I guess. Hello everyone, I welcome you all to a new video, where OBS is not functioning properly, but whatever. Anyways, I welcome you all to another episode of Shellshocked. Now, just a quick little session, cause I realized something about the mod. If I remember correctly, Shellshocked was PTSD in history before PTSD, well, got diagnosed properly. I know, ain't no way Atazoth got a extremely obvious reference. But now I'm wondering if the name is subtle foreshadowing that something horrible, well, more horrible than whatever now is happening to our characters will happen. So yeah, let's now get right into it, shall we? I cannot speak. The loud noise causes me to flinch slightly. I will never get used to this. Ducking down to action the bolt again, I take a deep breath. The Germans won't attack. They're currently on the back foot. But that's the problem. They hold the high ground, and that's why they won't attack. Oi, Britannique! Okay, you know what? I guess I don't want to be disrespectful. I won't edit these videos, because I'm okay, the thing is, to honor the intent of the guy who made this, because he wants this to be as respectful as it can be to war itself, and I believe that if I would just add random meme edits, it would diminish his intent. So I will not edit these videos, so yeah. I will also do like not clickbait at all titles, I guess. Will try to make them respectful. Both for the theme of the mod and also for the creator, cause I know that's the one thing they want to avoid, and that is any kind of disrespect for war and its veterans. Just wanted to get that out of the way. I quickly jerk my head up to face the screaming Frenchman. He passes me a spade and gestures to the side of the pit. Dig, dig! I nod before making my way there, making sure to keep my head under the top of the trench. I use the spade to dig the pit, trying to expand the length. The cold and hard soil beneath my stomach rumbles with each gunshot and artillery shell. There is a sick curiosity within me to peek my head out to see what's outside, but I know all I see is a bullet between my eyes. Some dirt collapses down and hits my helmet. I use my hands to brush it off before continuing to dig, shoving the dirt out of the pit. My stomach is starting to get cold. Too cold. It's freezing. My head is starting to ache. I look back at the French soldiers. Two of them are missing, along with the addition of crimson puddles on the ground. I turn back and continue digging. Oh no. I dug down as another artillery shell hits the earth a few meters beside me. Dirt splatters all over my uniform, including on the red cross. Poking my head out of a trench that soldiers had been instructed to dig for a few seconds, I see an injured man. I quickly get out of the trench and try to keep my body close to the ground. This is probably Sayori's POV since she said her red cross got covered. I put myself to the ground as I crawl up to him. His eyes are closed and he's completely still. I check for a pulse. It's there. You'll be alright, I promise. It's not particularly bad. It's just some shrapnel stuck inside the leg. He'll probably be passed out from shock. I carefully pluck out the pieces of metal. Get out my first aid kit to wrap a tourniquet around his leg. I also make sure to look around me for any enemies. I apply some antiseptic before bandaging the wound. Grabbing him by the torso, I lift him up and put him on my shoulders before running back to the trench. No, please no. Oh, my leg. I try to grab another tourniquet from my first aid kit on my waist. The injured man lies on top of me. I manage to cushion his fall, thankfully. I tighten the tourniquet on my leg. It feels like my entire leg is melting. My hands manage to find the back of the trench I fell into. I position myself more comfortably, since it might be my last moments. Footsteps ring in my ear, distinct from the constant white noise of shells raining down. A blurry figure comes and shoves the unconscious man from the top of my body. That's not good, he's already injured. She kneels down and inspects my wound. I think I recognize this person. That concerned look, I can't forget it. Sayo, no. Sayori. Mone. No. Phone, shut up, now's not the time, please. No, not now. This is... No. The fresh smell of baked goods fills the air as I walk into the bakery. A soothing melody comes from the Victoria in the corner as I approach the glass. This is my favorite bakery in the town, albeit expensive. I finally got to the front after waiting in line for hours. I look close to the glass and look at the price of the sweetbread. 12 pence? The price had gone up again. I had only brought 10 pence for a loaf. Staring at the glass nervously, I struggled to think of a solution. I didn't want to go all the way back to my home to grab 2 pence, but I also don't want to buy something cheaper since I only know the taste of the sweetbread. I sigh before resigning my logical sense, starting to walk shamefully home. Are you not going to buy anything? My head jerks back in surprise. Sorry. A sweet young woman appears before me, her dress flowing like a black river. The line stretches for a bloody kilometer. Surely you didn't come just to look. I debate between lying and rank away or telling her the truth. I discard the former and give her a lone smile. I can't afford the one I want. I'm going back to get the money. Her eyes widened in shock. No, that's cruel. I saw her reaching into her handbag. No, I know what she's trying to do. I quickly reach my hand out to stop her. Please don't. You really don't have to. Dawn shakes her head and extends her palm to me, holding out 2 pence. It's fine, really. I'm sure the line is only getting bigger, so you'd better buy what you want when you still can. My stomach drops. Oh god, this is embarrassing. A vibrant blush comes across my face as I react and I accept the 2 coins from her hand. Again, it's fine. I hand the money over to a cashier after I point to the sweetbread I want. They give me the loaf and what seems to be a small white box. I step back and allow the next in line to go. Before I leave, however, I decide to thank her. Thank you very much. You're welcome. I really hope I'm not annoying her. May I have your name? Monika. I nod and smile at her. That's a bit of a mouthful. Is money fine? No, of course, that's fine. I rummage around in my pocket. Aha! I bring out a vibrant red flower, a poppy I found on the field. Sorry I won't be able to pay you back anytime soon. I hope this flower would be enough. Her eyes widen again. She then gives me a warm smile, which in turn brightens my smile as well. How about you have tea with me? Rather pleasant. My smile is quickly replaced with surprise. She looks like she's from an upper-class family. What could she possibly want with a useless woman like me? It'd be rude to refuse, though. I reply with the happiest voice I can muster. Of course, I'd love to. She nods and points to the patch of flowers outside. The sun is great today. There has benches and we can sit there. Just wait for me over there. Oh, wait. She hands me an umbrella. It's a shade of vibrant purple. A lady can't get sunburned now, can she? She smiles at me before turning to face the cashier. Looks like I'm maxed. I'll see you at the bench. She walks over to the glass and orders what she wants. I nod before looking at the umbrella and grasping it firmly in my hand. A smile creeps onto my face. Is this what friendship feels like? No. I'll just be a burden to them anyway. But it'd hurt them more if I just walked away. I walk out to the door, heading to the garden where she told me to wait. I slowly put down the antiseptic before stitching the wound shut. Wiping a bit of sweat from my face, I take a deep breath out and face Yuri. Any letters from Ned so far? No, nothing about Sayori at least. My stomach feels sick. I close my eyes. I still see it, the scene. Sayori bleeding in a pool of her own blood. Please tell me she survives. Icicles, if you kill off Sayori, I'll be so sad. I open my eyes again. Thanks for the help, Yuri. She quickly stampers and replies nervously. It's nothing, really. It's the least I can do. Great, and I think I messed up again. When am I going to be able to rely on myself for once? Maybe Mom and Dad were right. Can you go get some more bandages? We're running out. Of course. But she stops before leaving and, surprisingly, faces me with a concerned expression. And if you need to talk about something, you can always talk to me. She then leaves. I continue stitching the unconscious patients. Sorry. Please be alright. Please. My eyes feel heavy. Am I dead? How long has it been? I try to open my eyes, but it doesn't seem to budge. Come on. I finally manage to force my eyes open. I sluggishly look around and manage to make out what seems to be an empty room full of beds. Trying to force myself to sit up, I fail. There is a horrendous pain in my left leg. I was shot, that's right. When a pink blur appears before me. Is that Natsuki? You're... My eyes widen in shock as she immediately jumps onto me, burying her face into my chest. She's quietly sobbing. You idiot. You fucking idiot. Do you know how worried we've all been these past few days? Nah. I haven't slept a wink. I was so worried about you, Sayo. Why would you do this to... She breaks down and continues sobbing into my chest. I wrap my arms around her and stroke her back comfortingly. I'm okay, it's going to be fine. This only seemed to make her cry harder. I never knew she cared so much about me. I feel horrible. I force a sympathetic smile for her and continue to stroke her back gently. Let it all out. You'll feel better after you're done. I was so worried. You didn't wake up after a few days. Monika and Yuri had to go to Ypres. No. No. Okay, that's... I think I already know what's going to happen, and it's going to be horrible if I think what will happen. Bloody hell. So I just had to look after you, alone. Her expression is a mix between grief and relief. I can feel tears welling up in my own eyes as well. But I don't deserve to cry. After what I did to my own friends. I tightened my hold on her. I'm sorry, I was too reckless. Shut up, dummy. I'm just happy to see you're alright. My smile turns once again to shock. She's not angry. You must be hungry, right? I baked something with my own rations, but if you woke up... I see her sheepishly grab a cupcake with some cream on top. She hands it to me and I manage to catch the fact her hands are shaking. And I know, it's all my fault. I accept the cupcake and smile at her almost maternally. Thank you, I really appreciate it. She wipes her tears and smiles at me, even though the sides of her eyes are still wet. I missed you. Your annoying positivity and optimism, your loud and obnoxious voice, and your big stupid smile. I missed all of it. Promise me you'll never scare me like this again, please. I wipe away the wetness building in my eyes and respond. I promise. She's okay, dear Monika. It is with much jubilation that I can finally tell you that Sarah had woken up today. She's sitting and drinking well, and I promise I'm taking good care of her, so do not worry. Her leg injury is particularly bad, and she will be taking a break from the front lines for a while. I hope you and Yuri stay safe in Belgium. Kind regards, Natsuki. Ypres, no. If I remember correctly what happens, then this is going to be really bad. Stepping off the track, I watch the other trucks arrive as well. A red cross truck drives off in another direction, presumably towards the field hospital. I begin to... Atazoth! I turn around. Yes? Hurry up and move, you're falling behind. Yes, sir. I quickly run towards the front with my rifle in tow. I use my rifle as a walking stick as I make my way there. The past few weeks we've been trying to make our way to the sea faster than the Germans. The commander told me there were German movements towards Ypres, so we're on high alert. I climb down into the trench. I look out of the trench and the landscape is completely ruined. Troops move about throughout the trench. I move myself out of the way to avoid bumping into someone. I take a moment to inspect and clean my rifle. A jam later on would be a death sentence. I action the bolt. It goes smoothly. The dust is beginning to get horribly annoying. Someone gets in my eyes and I try to use my hand to blow off some of the dust away from my face. The wind is really bad today and the clouds do make it seem like it's about to rain any second now. Langmark's weather really has never been favorable, to say the least. I take out my canteen and take a sip. Something falls out of my pocket. I pop it. Its colorful and strong red had been reduced to dead brown. How long had I forgotten about it for? Not so important right now, though. I look around at the landscape for any suspicious movement. None. I sigh and lean back on the trench. It's been nothing but move here and move there for weeks now. Boredom is going to make me lose my sanity soon enough. The soldiers around me, I don't wish to socialize with. I can't seem to understand any of them. Nurse is back in Milan, Sarah too. I never saw her after the Ain. Was she killed in action? I open my eyes again and put my rifle to my side. The feeling of cold, hard dirt behind my back is comforting, if not for the memories it brings. I look down at my uniform. It's dirty and disgusting. I sigh and try to brush out the dirt off. Oh no! No! I quickly dive down as I feel the bullet impact the material next to me. I feel my hand. I'm shaking. My face is not even shook. It's in fear. I put my fingers to my wrist. My heart is beating unnaturally fast. That's not good. I take a deep breath before looking out of the trench again. Fuck! I look up in the sky and see shells flying towards the trench. I grab my rifle and yank it up onto the edge of the trench. With the bolt of the rifle already actioned, I begin to fire into the incoming charge. Actioning my bolt, I climb into the German trench. The area had mostly been cleared out. The only danger that remains is the constant artillery. I dig down and put my fingers to my wrist again. My heart beats still horribly high. I kneel down and aim my rifle, but no one is in sight. I look around, gunshots ring out from the other sector as well as the constant sight of artillery of raining down. But there are no Germans. We defended the sector for today. I stand down and wait for the next command. More wiring! I shout to Yuri, her frantic movements betrayed by her calm expression. So many wounded had came in today. An attack must have happened. Poor boys. I look down at my hands. They are crimson red. I finish up my patient and go to a bucket to wash up my hands. Infections are deadly. I put my sewed hands into the water bucket. How many patients do I treat today? There is a lot of blood. The trails of red blend with the clear water and white bubbles of the soap, painting the liquid a light red. I take my hands out. They're still red. The liquid within the bucket has gone bright crimson from all the blood. I take my hands out. They're still just as soaked. What is this? Sorry, please, stop punishing me. Please make it stop. Make it stop, make it stop. Sorry. As I jerk out of my seat and look around. The operating table is still there. I'm in my field hospital. Yes, that's right. It was just a dream. I look at my hands. They're shaking, but more importantly, there is no blood. I need to get more sleep when I can. It's killing me mentally. My god. A gentle knock shakes me out of my trance. I sigh. Come in. Doctor gently opens and Yuri comes in. The door. Bloodhound. Sorry. Huh? What does she want? Do you need something, Yuri? Are you alright? You were screaming. I was a bit anxious to come in, but I'm really worried. I'm alright. It was just a nightmare. That's good. Her voice sounds concerned and unconvinced. You look tired. You don't say. This only seems to make her even more concerned. Are you sleeping? Yes, you don't need to worry about that. I'll be fine. She looks off into another direction. I will take your word for it. Somewhere in England, July 28th. I'm not feeling good. The first day of school didn't go well. I didn't get any friends, none wanted to talk to me. I hate the subjects. And frankly, come for tea, sweetie, my eyes light up. Sweet's perfect, and here I thought this day would stay horrid. I'm coming. Oh, it's child Atazoth. I climb onto the seat and sit down. Spread on the table are cookies and various sweets and bread. Mom, where did you get all of this from? Her eyes widened in surprise before giving me a worried smile. The harvest was extra good this month. Don't worry about it, Atazoth. In honesty, I could care less about the source. I grab a cookie and quickly bite into it. The dough was soft and chewy, and it was the sweetest thing I've had in years. I smile at my mom. It's really good. Her smile only brightened as she hears my words. I'm glad you like it. How's your first day at school? My smile falters slightly. It was decent. Hearing my tone, her smile falls as well. What happened? Nothing. I don't really like anyone, and I'm sure they feel the same about me. She gives me a concerned look. You're a good young lad. Surely there are some people who want to be your friend. I shake my head. The only people I talked to today were people who were forced to be with me for subjects. She sighs. Alright, paranoid boy. I'm sure that's what's making you think that. How about I teach you something? I not obediently look at her. Every time you feel anxious, you can always check how nervous you really are by putting your fingers to your wrist. I put my fingers to my wrist. I feel a small push against my fingers rhythmically. Dum, dum, dum. That vibration you feel is your heartbeat. The faster it is, the more nervous you are. Small spelling mistake. I'm sorry that I'm putting it out like this. I know it's not the most important right now, but it's just, yeah, not a big issue. You can always check if you are too nervous for a situation by doing this, alright? I smile and nod at her. Thanks, Mom. She smiles and looks out the window. I'm wondering where Dad is, though. I haven't seen him for a while. Sure, it's not important. He's working, most likely. I follow my other eyes to the window. The sky is so... Hi, Mom. Sorry for not visiting you for a while. I was busy with school and work. I'm sure you'd understand. I kneel down before putting a bouquet of flowers at the grave. I scratch some of the moss of the gravestone. Maria Anderson, 1866-1908. I know you're watching me up there. It's been rough without you, especially alone. Damn, 42 years old. Like, life expectancy was pretty low at that time, but still. It probably scolded me for standing out in the rain. I chuckled to myself, but there's no humor in it. You were right about me being paranoid and anxious. I talked to someone to my own volition for the first time today, but I ended the conversation early because I thought they were getting bored with me. I promise I'll be better though. For you. I wiped the wetness from my face, my tears blending in with the rain. I'll be leaving now, Mum. Farewell. I put my fingers to my wrist. I stared at the mossy stone for a few more seconds before turning away and leaving. November 2nd, 1914. Calais, France. Well, I'm afraid we'll have to end it here. Okay, this was a heavy episode. I'm sorry that I didn't do any jokes or anything, but honestly, it just didn't even feel appropriate. Icicles? My man. I'm honestly, like, I know I'm no critic, I'm a pretty simple guy, so yeah, I guess impressing me ain't really achievement, cause I get impressed quite easily, but this, my man, I would say that so far you're doing a really good job with this mod, cause like the idea, I know I'll extend a bit the time, but I want to say this. I know I should say this at the last episode, and I probably will, but right now I want to say this. The idea that basically a bunch of colorful, I cannot speak, anime girls are in a war setting sounds a bit absurd, okay? Some people may see it weird or even wrong, but the way you're doing it is honestly so unexpectedly good. Because you're somehow managing to preserve the characters, like their personalities. You are handling the war subject really well, because what I like is that you're portraying it as a horrible thing. War is horrible. Like, fucking hell, it's war. No shit, it's horrible. But it's also not an edge fest. It's not extremely edgy. Like, you show off the war. You show it how it is. You show death. You show the tragedy in it. But you don't bathe in it. You're not afraid to show some light in it a bit. Something hopeful. I'm extremely impressed with this mod, honestly. Like, good job, Bicycles. So, lads, like, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please download this mod. It's on Doki mods on Reddit. I cannot share the link right now because I got a different copy than you might have, because the mod is still in development. It's not finished, so like, yeah, just look it up, download it. It's like phenomenal. I'm really surprised at how good it is and how I'm enjoying myself. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Press like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.